Peter was like, ah, wait, what?
I was wiping his feet and I noticed blood on my hand.
So you gotta breathe, 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 breathe. Let it go and let it be.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to another day. We're actually getting ready to get on the road, which feels very distant right now because there's a lot of things that I want to get done before we get on the road. We're going to visit our families for Thanksgiving, and we're thankful that we live closer to family now. It's probably about 2 hours, 2 hours closer than when we lived in Boston area, and so that's going from like 7 hours to 5 hours is a big difference. Now, I have a feeling it's going to be a long trip tonight because it's Thanksgiving week and travel. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what, I don't know. I guess we could have probably timed when we drive a little better, but it is Tuesday. I'm thinking Wednesday night's the worst for traveling. Anyways, we are working on getting ready, and part of that is we launched our Ollie Boy doggies yesterday, and so we're working on, I printed some shipping labels, and Mary's actually up in the working room right now working on packing up some of those orders from our online store, and we're so grateful. So we're trying to get all of those out in the mail before we hop on the road today. I'm actually preaching this coming Sunday at the church in Maryland where Mary and I grew up, and so I'm excited about that. I've been working on, in between all the things that we're working on in life, working on getting that ready, and I'm really excited about it. It's kind of a topic that God's been working on in my heart, and it relates to rest, and like specifically letting our hearts and souls find rest in Christ and letting that refuel us amidst the daily grind. And I feel like as we are in this, like, I feel like from now, like when you travel for Thanksgiving up till Christmas, it's just like the schedules are chaotic. We always have all these things that we fill this season with, and you know, a lot of it's good things, but we often see in life that the good things in life can distract us from the best thing. And so anyways, I've been thinking a lot about finding rest amidst the daily grind, because some days, and I think Mary and I have experienced being self-employed. There's that reality of you're always in that grind of there's always more work you could do and things you want to get done, and like choosing to just like rest in the midst of your regular schedule, I think is something important. Anyways, I'm preaching on that, so I'm excited about it. I am gonna get the vlog edited and then help Mary out with some orders, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Well, hi guys. Man, what a day. Today was full of lots of things, including packing for our trip, looking at birds and being amazed by them. Doing lots of store orders, which are now ready to go. We are so excited. Well, first we had to wait for these new packages to arrive. We needed more bags to send the Ollies in. I'm glad you guys are loving those, the Ollie boys. I hope you'll love them. I'm sure you'll love them. I hope so. when they get to you in a couple of days. There are still some Ollie Boys left if you were hoping to get one. So just boxes upon boxes full of Ollies and other things. And now we are finishing up, getting ready to go on our trip. So, okay, I always go right there to turn on the light. There's no light switch there. Huh? I turned it. Hold on. What? Aha! Yeah, that was our day so far. I planned on vlogging while I was packing, and basically, you know how packing goes sometimes. Just trying to get all the details together. I went through my medical box, my clear plastic medical box that I've been bringing each time we travel by car, which has been great. I couldn't recommend it enough. I think I got it for like $8 at Target on clearance after Christmas last year. And I got it originally for ornaments, but then I started using it for my medical stuff. I went through all my medical stuff and packed, and went through clothes and packed and packed and packed. Hey Ollie, you can come in. Peter's just taking stuff outside. I took the trash out. I took it to the porch. That has been our day so far, and Peter has just been working from sunup to after sundown. So we're working on all the things. And Ollie just found a big bone that I had given him earlier, but apparently he didn't eat. Did you find your big bone? Did you guys see that I had gotten out my tiny room? Do you guys remember that? I guess we made it about 4 years ago. And I add a couple little things. Technically one thing per day, but I never remember. So I add little things, and it's for the month of November. And then in December we have the felt calendar thing. So I have more little things to add to the room. Tiny books, a tiny lamp. Late last night, Ollie and Peter came in from playing ball, and Peter was like, ah, wait, what?
I was wiping his feet and I noticed blood on my hand, and I didn't know where it was coming from. And Oliver had just been playing and seemed pretty fine, but I was like wiping his feet, and there from like his forearm, it was bleeding.
Yeah.
And so
fast forward, he is doing just fine. You can see we have it wrapped. But I did end up turning the camera on because we're vloggers, so of course we turned the camera on. So if you want to see some of the chaos, warning,
there is blood.
Oh, sweet bonesy. Oh man. Okay.
Where is it?
Oh my goodness. I think it's in the trunk, like maybe under the trunk, like in the storage part.
Could have even been like the other day I found some glass out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's so scary. We'll get you figured out. Were you just playing ball outside? Oh, my goodness. Okay, well. Yeah, I think we will, oh my gosh. we will use some more sterile saline. And I'm just gonna, I washed his foot, but now this is wet or dirty. So maybe I'll, yeah, let's get fresh water. I'll keep washing it and I'll flush the area until we can actually see what, because right now it's just bloody and I can't tell what's what. Okay, we have it wrapped. See if we can stop the bleeding.
Okay, here, let's wipe your foot.
And we could like come out from like behind the table. Okay, that was good. Non-adherent sterile pads, helpful. Roll of gauze, helpful. Benefit of having IV supplies like sterile saline, helpful. But yeah, I guess we just, last night we had no idea what we were gonna, like what we were working with. Like, okay, well, what's happening? Do you like rip a toenail off or like what's happening?
He's kind of hairy, so it was kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
And so we washed it up as best as we could and then wrapped it last night. And we washed it better this morning in the bath and wrapped it again, and he seems to be doing good. We're just gonna keep an eye on it and see how it goes, but he must have cut like under his paw pad.
Well, like his nubbin, his ankle nubbin.
Like, what do you call that? I don't know what that
Ankle
is.
nubbin? I don't know.
Ankle nubbin? Yeah. It must have gotten caught or cut on something out there. I don't know, but
No idea.
poor guy.
But there is a vet, so we're driving to Maryland, and there is a vet in Maryland that he's been to. So if we end up, I mean, right now it looks great, looks fine, but if tomorrow we'll keep another eye on it, and if we end up feeling like we need to take him in, I'm glad that we have that vet.
We're hoping that
There.
if we keep him low key and keep it wrapped, and that it'll heal and won't be a big deal.
It's good that, well, he rested most of today.
Yeah.
So like having it kind of, you know, like this level instead of just like standing on it and the blood rushing to it. I think this is good. Plus we're getting ready to go get in the car and we'll be in there for quite a few hours. So that'll be good rest time.
Yeah, so that was kind of the excitement of last night and today as we figured it all out.
I had already taken my medicines, including my sleeping medicines, which aren't sleeping, I mean, melatonin and Benadryl.
But they make her sleepy.
Yeah, and I had already taken those. So like last night, like Ollie was laying in his bed once we kind of cleaned it and wrapped it. He was like laying in his bed and I was like laying against the wall, like, so we ended up going upstairs and everybody slept great. So all is well, but
We're gonna go get on the road and
as always, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good night.
good night, buddy.
You wanna go get in the car?
We'll get in the car.
Let's go. Oh, is he gonna stretch? Didn't he stretch?